Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Ichi Bailey, and welcome back to Skies of Arcadia Legends. Can you guys hear me okay? Alright, so last time, yeah, we just defeated Hydra and Galshin and all that. Let's see, one thing... Actually, you know what? I want to do two things. I was going to say I want to do one thing before going back to base, but actually, let me see if I can do this part real quick. I'll have to, yeah, take care of the Delphinus, but that's fine. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's use the Crystal Cannon here, because this guy is neutral to purple damage, so that'll be a little better. All right, very nice. Yeah, so let's take out the guard here first, and then I'll go for Elshin. Now I'll have more stuff to sell for everything that I want to buy. Yeah, so I'm just going to go in, pop my head in there real quick, take out the guard, get some good stuff, and go from there. You do not have that. Oh, well... You can use healing magic to fix up the ship. Was there a captain stripe that I'm missing? Oh, there's probably one I get coming up here then. But yeah, you can either use magic or resting up at an inn will repair the damage or get the damage repaired over time with that. Or you could use... let's see, another way you could do that is with ship items, like these repair kits. So you can't use regular items, though, to do that, though. Okay, I was gonna say, did I seriously get into a random battle that quickly? Yeah, it's too bad you can't rest up on the ship. Like, have a portable inn with you. Like Final Fantasy Legend 3, but nope, it doesn't work that way. Okay, but this guy is really easy. Okay, Crystal Cannon. Get a good increm going. If for some reason that doesn't work, let's try a torpedo. That'll be good enough. You actually don't even have to do anything with this guy. You could just guard your way through the whole round, and then the guy will just float away and be like, wait, what? And then the battle just ends without anything happening. Kind of strange. That's what the speedrun does. Well, good thing I shot a torpedo. That torpedo better get the job done now. I don't think you get the item drops from this guy if you just let it fly away or whatever it does. Really, that's it? You got this whole fortress there to stop us the last time, and now you can just barely send out a tiny probe? That's the best you got left? There we go. Okay, so we get some pretty good stuff from this guy. Yeah, so even if you didn't kill the guy, this sequence would still play out, like, okay, we got away, or something. It's really weird how the battle just ends like that. And we get the sparkling deck and a moon gun. the ultimate secondary cannon in the game. And for the penultimate final boss, I definitely want to use that. Okay, so let's get back on our moon cannon. Let's see. Moon gun. Yeah, I'm going to be using a lot of secondary cannons now. Or at least for the one battle where we still have that. Let's see. Okay, so... yeah, let's get Bell back in the active crew for secondary cannon damage. Let's see, what do we get with Domingo? Yeah, let's go with Domingo now that we don't really need torpedoes. Let me make a note of that. I wasn't sure if he actually had anything worthwhile otherwise. Okay, so we'll get those. We got the moon gun. Oh yeah, the sparkling deck. Okay, so yeah, we'll just take you out of there. Oh, we got an even better one. Okay. Let's see. Double shaft. Giggity. Let's see. Where did I win that from? I think it was one of the Hydra fights. Let's see. Galshan's Elite. Yeah, we get a lot of good ship stuff from the Hydra fights. We better, after all the effort I had to put into that. Okay, so we get that, and then the sparkling deck. Yeah, compared to most physical defense equipment, this one has massively more than everything else, so it can be worth it to have just the one there. Okay, but now, let's get out of here. Yeah, that also reminds me of Final Fantasy Legend 3 Wings. The final boss gives experience, even though there's no way to use it. Okay, and also before going back to base, I would like to take out Elshin and use a strategy that someone told me about in the last test run that I didn't use at the time. But it'll make the fight a lot easier. Hey, fishies. Sometimes I feel like if I see a school of fish like that, if I'm going down as I'm trying to head towards them, I feel like sometimes it helps me grab more of them. Because I like have a better angle on them, so it's easier for me to see where they actually are. But maybe that's just me. Okay, so I need to get to the exit of the Dark Rift. Oh, there it is. Okay, how are we looking otherwise? Everyone is at, well, nearly full. Okay, there should be no problem. Oh, wait, hold on. I need Enrique back. Let's see. To the bridge. Yeah, exactly, Cosmico. Jellyfish. Okay, if I recall correctly, Enrique's out on the deck. I thought he was over here. I wonder if his position changes depending on which crew members you have at the time. Well, I guess I get to look around, then. He might be on the upper deck, but let's see what we got here. I haven't been around here in forever. There's really no reason to come around here, unfortunately. Ah, there you are. So yeah, for those who don't know, you got the main 3 party members, and now for the final dungeon, you can choose whoever your 4th party member is. Okay, as far as Soltis is concerned, let's see. Well, hold on. Does Elshin have any status ailments? I don't think so. Oh, they can inflict fatigue. Let's see. Yeah, with their physical attack. So that could be slightly annoying. Okay, then, yeah, why don't you just stay on Captain's hat, then? Okay, Ica... Yeah, you can stick with that. Give the assassin ring over to Fina there. I think I'm only short on 2 chams, and then we can get the final cham. Or final pupil, that is. Oh, yeah, that was one of my favorites, Teddy. Okay, what did I... Oh, yeah, the skull cap. For the damage there. Yeah, I like how we inspired Don there with our persistent sunny disposition. Okay, where are you? Ah, there you are. Okay, we could fight more first.
That was easy.
Oh, I was like, where did you go? Oh, I actually have to press the A button to initiate battle. Okay, so this guy doesn't have any special abilities. So I can just use Skull Shield and Delta Shield, and that'll negate everything this guy does. So that's pretty nice. Might be good to get, let's see. Yeah, Glyph of Might on, or Income on Enrique. Let me see. Okay, so we get 13 more SP if I don't focus anymore. I need 5 plus 2, and then 16. So 23. Okay, and right now we've got 6 and 13. So basically I need both of them to focus, so I can do everything I want next round.
Pirates of old, defend our cause!
Probably the one time I'll actually use that in the LP. It's a shame. I like the concept of the ability, it's just slow. Hot, hot, hot! Oh, right, you're not going to be doing the offense anymore. How much HP does this guy have anyway? I think it's like, yeah, it's exactly 10,000. Yeah, if I didn't have everyone focus, I would not have had enough SP to do everything I want.
Let's try this.
Man, it would be a shame if I did this in the LP and then this happens where Skull Shield just never procs. And I'm 1 SP short now. I wonder if I could use Royal Blade and kill the guy. Probably not. Let me see the multipliers on there, because, like, with Cutlass Fury and Pirate's Wrath, not only is their cost proportional 3-to-1, but their attack multiplier is. But I don't know if that applies to the Judgment and Royal Blade. Let's see. Oh, I looked up the wrong thing. Whoops. Battle mechanics. Okay, so Royal Blade deals half of the damage that Judgment does, and it's half the cost. So, might be able to do it. Maybe if you go Cutlass Fury. Oh, but then I can't do Delta Shield. Let's see if Enrique can take care of business on his own. Oh! I wanted to use Royal Blade. I've still got the muscle memory from previous test runs when I actually needed to do stuff like that. Well, at least we're not going to take any damage. Let's just try Royal Blade, just to see if this is enough without using Judgment again. Yeah, I heard they nerfed this guy in the Gamecube version. Hey, there we go. Ah, just barely not enough. Oh well.
We did it!
Really, game? It's been so long since I fought a looper, I forgot. Oh yeah, these guys can all run away from you. I mean, I probably could have just left the area and come back in, and he would respawn, I would think. Actually, no, let's equip that when we get into battle there. I don't want to increase the encounter rate more than I have to. Yeah, just a couple silly mistakes on my part. Whoops. By the way, this guy has no elemental weakness or resistances. It's neutral to everything. I wonder if there's like some lore behind that. Like something with the Black Moon. Or the supposed Black Moon, if there was one. Oh wow, that even blocks crits too. I don't think I'm gonna have enough SP for the next round because of that fatigue. Let's see, so we got 5, 2... Yeah, I can't do everything with the 16 there. I think we can pass on Skull Shield though, that should be fine. How dangerous could their attacks possibly be? The spells more so worry me. Okay, I do need to get Glyph of Might going. Not that their spells are really that devastating. The only thing I'd be worried about maybe is Flabara. Okay, so yeah, Royal Blade would be barely not good enough to get the job done. So, just take it easy. I was going to think about using, or casting Curia, but no, we got the Delta Shield going. So, probably just focus there, yeah.
Let's try this.
Feels so dirty having to use a Curia crystal. Like a common peasant. Good thing I used Delta Shield instead of Skull Shield. There you go. Would have been funny if I dealt 6,666 damage. But no, that's another game, viewers. Where that number would be relevant. Yeah, so that's all you get out of it. Nothing too extraordinary. Yeah, let's give some of those to Enrique. Okay, but otherwise I'm done with my business here. Oh yeah, we got that Valiant medallion, or whatever that is. That protects you from instant death. But I would just use Delta Shield anyway. Oh, okay, Librarian. You just leave the area and come back, or could you go, like, back one screen without totally leaving the area? I mean, not that I would really need to use that, but... yeah, maybe mention it to people. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's just that the only thing is that if I... you know, as long as I'm here... let's go back to Hamachao Island, see how my kills count is doing. I'm gonna guess... 15... between 15 and 1600 kills. Okay, what do we got? Oof. I didn't think it would be that bad. Like, maybe 1400, but... oof. Yeah, so I need to get, like, 2500 kills to do the... what is it? To do the 3 secrets. Oh, sometime in the next week, probably, Chaos. Let's see. Yeah, probably faster for me to just leave. Or go south and wrap around like this. One thing I was thinking about doing is maybe do the kill count grind, then just do a live stream where I quick start up with that and just do whatever in an hour. And then going from there with like the Dreamcast version or something. If I can get that to work. I do kind of wonder though, is there a way to like split up a live stream without like completely closing up OBS? Because like if I just do it the way that I normally do things, the what is it? The 3 secrets would be in the same video or the VOD as the start of the next test run. Yeah, probably, Librarian. Oh, that would work, Pepper? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know exactly how that would work. Because, like, I did that a lot with my earlier live streams where I was playing multiple games per live stream, and it was kind of tricky for me to create playlists for all that stuff. Okay, so pretty much just Piranha Seeds I want to buy. Let's see what we can get rid of. Okay. I'm probably not going to use the Berserker Mail, but I'll hold on to it anyway. Yeah, pretty much everything that I've got here, I want to hold on to, I think. Maybe the medallion. Am I ever going to use that? I don't think so. The only way I'd use that is, like, maybe against Ramirez in either of those fights. But the only way, I think the only way he can inflict instant death is with the spells. So I can just block those. I'll hold on to it, just in case. Okay, let's see. We don't need X-Cannon anymore. We got, yeah, the Crystal Cannon if I even need that much. Okay, I want to hold on to at least one of the 5-foot cannons. I don't think we need the Arc Whale torpedoes anymore, though. I don't think I need that either. Okay, can I get up to like 160,000? Maybe find something to sell? Oh, I want to get more Appa Waxes. Yeah, let me take a look at that first. Yeah, let's just take a look at that first, and then I'll come back up. Yeah, I would just like to avoid confusion with splitting up a individual live stream like that. That way, if someone like watches the VOD for the Dreamcast version, I can, or they won't see like some stuff from the other version if they want to avoid spoilers on that particular version for whatever reason. Okay, so okay, they don't have it here. Let me buy one of these. I had a thought of a way I could use that maybe against Zelos. Okay, I probably don't need Appa Wax. Actually, I probably don't need much of anything, really. I don't plan... There's only one more real ship battle left. And yeah, I don't plan on using gear grease, or at least not that much of it. Okay, I want to hold on to everything here. So let's see, what, 1,200 more money? I don't think I'm going to be using, you know, maybe, probably not going to use those. Sure, we'll get rid of 3 of these. That'll be good. Oh, machine oil's kind of a weird item. I think it, like, doubles your SP gains for a while. I forget exactly how it works. But in general, ship battles don't last long enough for that to really be an issue. Okay, so you got all your good stuff, right? Oh, let's get you your captain's hat. Okay, so you've got 567. Probably going to give most, if not all, of this to Enrique there. Yeah, I think I won a machine oil from another ship battle previously. But yeah, that could be a thought. The Hydra battle is definitely the longest one, no matter what I do. Okay, so you got your ultimate weapon. Okay, so you've already got 620 attack power. Okay, let's see. Okay, how about we do this, then? Okay, let's give at least 18 of these to him. And then maybe give the rest to Vice. Yeah, let's give that a try, see how well that works. Because Enrique's already going to be hitting the cap on damage a lot, or get very close to it. Hey, thanks, Nightshade. Well, it's just a natural consequence of the Bailey curse. We just live forever. Oh yeah, I could probably rest up here. Can I only rest up in my room? Like, what if I tried to go to sleep in one of the ladies' rooms? No? Oh well. Oh, this is Enrique's room, I think. Where is Enrique anyway? Is he still down here? Why do they always hide out down here? Don't answer that, dearest. Yeah, I kind of feel like Vice is a lot like... what is it? He reminds me of Bahamut Lagoon, where he doesn't especially care about romance or anything. He just wants fun and adventure. Well, at least Vina didn't develop Stockholm Syndrome. But no, that's another game. Yeah, that was a weird game. Oh, yeah, that kind of reminds me of, one thing I sometimes do is create some ideas for episode titles in advance. Just from some, whatever comes to mind. And unfortunately, I didn't have that backed up at all. I only had my notes and my emulator stuff backed up. So I'm trying to remember all the ideas that I had for episode titles in advance of the LP again, and I've remembered quite a few of them. Okay, so where the hell is this? Oh, there it is. Can we just, like, go to the tower instead of going all the way down here? No? Would be funny if you can back up in your airship, but it would be funny if you did that and you just hear the beep, beep, beep noise when you're doing that. Not that it would really matter, but I'd think that would be funny. Okay, so going into Saltis, a lot of the enemies here can petrify us. So we want to watch out for that. Let's see. Actually, oh, I do have the assassin ring on her. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, that too, wandering. Well, there's only one way to go. Very well then. I don't think there's any battles in the Shrine Island part, oddly enough. All the side doors are blocked at the moment. Like, you could open the doors, but there's just rock there. High fiber. Actually, one thing I want to do here, how am I doing on the magic development for Enrique? You know what? Let's see if I can actually learn Drill Nos for him. That might be useful against Zelos. Spoiler alert, we're going to be fighting Zelos eventually. Yeah, a lot of enemies here are also weak to yellow, so that'll help. Hey, Paladin, welcome back. How's it going? Oh yeah, that was another one I had before Earth Thunder. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that one. Oh yeah, it looks interesting, Nightshade. That could be something I could live stream, Librarian. Yeah, that's true, Cosmico. Yellow is pretty bad in this game. I think we got a first strike here. It kind of looks like they're facing away from me. In any case, let's see. Okay, I could probably kill them. Yeah, I could kill them with Omega Cyclone. Let's see, Gypsy. I haven't touched the Trail series before. Could be interesting, but I don't really know very much about it. One day I will have this area memorized. Today is not that day. Oh, there's a reason for that, Nightshade. There is a reason. Yeah, the GBA version is just littered with bugs.
We did it!
Annoying ones, too. Yeah, exactly, Firebachi. It's literally the GBA version plus some bug fixes. If I recall correctly, I think in the European version of the GBA version, they fixed some of the bugs. But I think they fixed one and then introduced another bug accidentally. Whoops. Okay, what do we got? Dracoslith. Okay, this guy probably gonna need everything I got to kill the guy. Okay, let's go Incrim, Enrique, and probably just guard. Yeah, we'll just guard. He can one-shot the guy.
Moons, give me strength.
Let's see. Yeah, we can just stay with yellow. How did he turn around so fast? He was just like looking the complete other direction. And then just suddenly was facing. How does that even work? He's still facing away from us.
That was easy.
Have there been any treasures for me to get yet? I don't think so. No, I think they're all actually in Solstice. Not whatever this part's called. Okay, how much HP does this guy have? Let me see if I could kill the guy without using Incrim. Overkill. Actually, not that much overkill. This guy's got like 6,193 HP. So, yeah. That was weird. I feel like there was a chest here that I'm missing, but not according to my list. I'm probably thinking of another area that looks similar to this. Hey, thanks, Dale. Yeah, I'm sure Dragon Quest XII will be fine. They usually play it very conservatively with that series. Better to change too little than too much. There we go, Cham number 29. One more, and we'll make it the final Q-pole. Okay, but I think that's, yeah, I think that's everything here. I like how the exterior parts of Saltis are run down and everything. Having been in lower sky or deep sky for so long. Hey, thanks, Mikaze. Now we've got the final Q-pole. So let's see, Vice has 529 attack power. Vina's closer than I thought she would be. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any super moves to really take advantage of that attack power. Kind of strange that they just nerfed Final Q-pole like that. I think in the Dreamcast version it has 500 attack power base. Yeah, it does seem odd that they haven't released a new Dragon Quest game for so long. I mean, it's one of their most popular franchises, especially in their country. And they released like one game in 10 years. I mean, a main series title. They should be churning out one every year or two. Okay, so with these guys, what do we got? Okay, Dorntak and Telsler. I don't think those guys have a ton of HP. Yeah, I think we could just kill them with Omega Cyclone. Well, that could be Nikose. I have no idea.
We did it!
I don't really follow, like, specific developers or contributors to developing video games, or, like, trailers or announcements. I generally don't pay too much attention to that. I just want to play the game. Yeah, that's true, Paladin. I heard, like, as a sort of happy side effect of the RAM shortage is that some developers are trying to make their games so that they don't require as much RAM. Like, they're actually gonna put in some amount of effort to optimizing the code. I mean, I don't know how that affects, like, the industry as a whole, but I've heard some are doing stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Let's see, Nightshade. I have never tried SMT or Persona. It doesn't, at least Persona doesn't exactly sound like my cup of tea. Maybe SMT, but yeah, I don't really know enough about them. Yeah, I built my PC, my PC that I was using this year. Like, I bought the components, like, the prices were already starting to go up when I bought the components. But, like, by now, like, the prices have skyrocketed even more. Yeah, exactly, Eric. I feel like I'm not going the right way, but I don't think there is another way I can go. Oh, no, this is the right way still. I could be interested in that librarian. I think I got the collection they have on Steam. Yeah, I think 64 gigs would be a luxury. 32 is more than enough. Heck, 16 is probably good enough for most stuff other than, like, the very latest games. In fact, me personally, I only got 32 gigs just because I wanted to kind of future-proof the PC, even though 16 was doing just fine for me. On the PC that I'm actually live streaming with now. Well, I suppose as far as my my main PC, once I get it back operational. Yeah, so I got a warranty on the M.2 drive that failed on me. So it actually did get delivered, at least I have confirmation of that. I haven't gotten confirmation if they're actually going to give it to me or not. I think they would, but, well, we'll see. Okay, well, before taking on Lord Bane here, I'm going to take a 3-minute break, viewers, and then I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so for this guy, yeah, I want to change my setup a little bit here. Treat it like a boss fight. Oh, yeah, that would be nice, Nightshade. Okay, let's give you the Warrior's Heart. Don't need to worry about status ailments here. Okay, you've got your skull cap. I think I just want to use purple here. For both of them, actually. Blue or purple. I'll go with purple. It's very royal for him, especially. For boss time! against Ziblin Bane and Lord Bane himself. Okay, so let's go focus. Get Incrim going on Enrique. How about we go with a Glyph of Speed? And let's see, with Lord Bane... let's see, I thought here we go. Okay, with Lord Bane at my levels... hold on. Oh, we're a bit higher level than I thought. No, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, so this guy's gonna have a lot of HP. I'm not gonna be able to one-shot him. I'm thinking if I want to use 2 Judgments or a Royal Blade. I think I want to use 2 Judgments. Yeah, let's actually back that up a little. Let's see. Okay, so you focus. Let's see, we'll go Incrim, Enrique. Let's see, if I go Quicka here, and then I focus, we'll get 7 more. Yeah, we'll have more than enough to do what I want. Yeah, let's do it that way.
Moons, give me strength.
This is gonna hurt. Ow.
Moons, give me strength.
Yeah, that would be nice, Nightshade. I'd totally look for a good remake of the Zenithune trilogy. Okay, well now we're gonna be faster than these guys. Let's see. I'm thinking if I want to use Sacrum Crystals, or if I want to use Sacralin, because I think everyone needs at least some amount of healing. Yeah, let's go with Sacralin. Or no, Sacrum. That is Sacrum. Let's see, if I use 8... Okay, that's 17... Nah, I gotta use crystals. There's no spells for me to watch out for, so I think we're fine there. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's switch you over to the 3rd Dabu Hide, just to be safe. Okay, Judgment, Lord Bane.
Here goes.
I have not tried Romancing Saga Mikoze, but I am interested in it.
Let's try this.
There we go. Regular boss
Let's
music.
try this.
I wonder if Royal Blade would have worked. Let me try Royal Blade. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Do I have enough SP for Lunar Winds and the Judgment? But now we've got Happy Bots music! And I think I do have enough. How about you focus? Yeah, you can use the Sacrum Crystal. Lunar Winds. And then let's see if Royal Blade would have been enough. Like, because I was thinking about doing that in the first round and just using a Glyph of Speed, but I wasn't sure if that would have been enough. But now it looks like it might be. Well, better than attacking us for half my HP. Oh, really, Nightshade? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. When I played Dragon Quest IV and the Dragon Quest VI on the Android versions, they worked perfectly fine for me. Yeah, that is enough. Yeah, so I'll do it that way the next time. What I should have done is Glyph of Speed in the first round, so I would have enough SP to use Royal Blade, and then I could have killed the Lord a lot sooner than that. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've killed the Lord, would it? Okay, so I think the Judgment will be enough to kill the other two guys. HP is fine. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, the mobile controls take a little getting used to, I suppose. I adapted to them, but yeah, I know what you mean. It would be cool to get Radiant Historia in some form on the Switch there. It's like I heard when they were doing Perfect Chronology, they were originally making it for the Vita, but then when that fell apart, they decided to bring it over to the 3DS. But I mean, obviously with the Vita, they would be making it in a single screen format. Oh, he did? Well, there you are. Okay, so we got that. I think there was a seed we got too. Let's see, as far as treasures go, there's one more Moonberry, and that'll be every chest in the game, if I have done everything correctly. If I haven't, I'm screwed. But you only need, technically, 90% treasure collection, I think, to unlock the 3 secrets. Oh yeah, my equipment. I should change that around. Okay, now this part can get a little tricky as I recall. Okay, so there should be a teleporter here that'll take us back to the start. Didn't they bring the Etrian Odyssey games to PC? Yeah, and Bravely Default. Okay, so there's the start. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell where we are, especially when I don't have the mini-map open. Okay, Guardian with this guy. Yeah, they got a decent amount of HP, but I think Enrique can handle it. Oh, I didn't see that other guy there. Just kind of blended in with the dude. I need to remember to look at the enemy list in the upper right. Let's see, this guy, weak to yellow. Yeah, I think one of the things that makes yellow a bad element is not just the number of enemies that are weak to it, but also because by the time you might actually care about it, you get Enrique, who already has a lot of the yellow magic experience. Wait. Did he already have Drillness? Oh, I already had it for him. I mean, I knew that. Oh, Bravely Second is the direct sequel to Bravely Default. Bravely Default 2 is, at least from what I've heard, a completely separate game. Okay, that should be every treasure in the game. So now let's get out of here. Not exactly sure where this one goes. I don't think this is the start. Oh, maybe it is. No, this is not the way we came. Okay, well then there's only one way to go. Okay, there's the start. Okay. No, I haven't played any games in the series, Gregory. But yeah, I've heard really good things about the Grandia series. I just hadn't gotten into it yet. Oh yeah, well I know Grandia 2 was originally on the Dreamcast like this game. Okay, Garagor. Let's see, with this guy... Yeah, Enrique can one-shot him. I think I've heard some say the Sega Dreamcast version of Grandia 2 is the better one. Oh, cool, Nikose.
We did it!
I think I have the first two Grandia games on PC or on Steam there. Though I haven't touched them yet, so I can't speak to their quality. I heard, at least at first, there were some problems with porting them to PC, but they may or may not have been fixed by now.
An utter victory.
It does seem odd whenever they do like a port of a game or a remake or something where they could and probably would want to use the original voice acting, but then for whatever copyright, trademark, legal reasons, whatever, they have to get someone else to do completely different voice acting. Like, not even because, oh, well, the original was old, or we didn't really put that much effort into the voice acting or anything, just for other reasons than that. I mean, you'd think they would have in whatever contract it is, like, hey, we got your voice acting here. If we do, like, a port or a remake, something else, you get a cut of it, or however that works legally. But a lot of times it sounds like they just have to get new voice acting for whatever reason. Well, at least it doesn't take forever to walk out of the place. Yeah, Atlas has done pretty good work with voice acting, at least in the games that I've played that they published. Like, even their smaller games, like Hex's Force, I'm kind of surprised they put in the effort that they did. Yeah, that does seem odd, wondering. I would think paying new voice acting would be more... I mean, maybe they could hire new voice actors for less, but you have to, you know, pay to do recording and commit resources to all that. I mean, I would think that would outweigh just using what we had before, as long as the technical quality is there. But then I have no idea what the numbers are. Okay, we need to go to Sailor's Island and turn in the bounty. And there it is. Although now it's going to be a little tricky to find the place because we don't have the air rifts to kind of guide me through. I should be able to see it from here, I would think. Ah, there you are. I don't think there's any more stuff. No, we're good there. Get all that. Yeah, it is librarian. I really like how the lighthouse is actually functional for, like, draw distance, which makes logical sense. Let's see, did I actually buy one of those machine oils? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, there's the Orb of Serenity I can sell for big money. Maybe I'll buy a machine oil just for testing purposes. You know, I'll make a note of that for the Hydra battle as well. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think that the... Oh, there's just the regular ones? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never looked at any of those. Oh, nice. Maybe I'll take a look, more of a look in it later. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out to me. Oh yeah, Mikoze. I see what you did there. Oh, they don't even have the apple wax here, huh? Oh well. Too bad the pyro cannons aren't more useful for me. Okay, well we got the apple wax, so I'm sure that'll be fine. There's only one more ship battle. Yeah, let me see what else we got here. I thought it was like 65 episodes wandering. Like there was a thing back in the day for syndication, you had to have like 65 episodes, like something really oddly specific like that. Okay, yeah, nothing here that I care about. Vice the Legend. Alright. I want to check my treasure count just to make sure I've gotten everything. Go back to base. Oh, we gotta sell the item before I forget. Then we'll go back to base. Maybe get some more parentheses and go from there. There it is, Orbis Ring. Okay. Yeah, because I think like what cartoons did back in the day, if they were actually going to make 65 episodes, they would just do like 5 seasons of 13 episodes. And that would do. Yeah, I suppose wandering. It's kind of a shame with like shows that are on, well, that only stream or whatever. Like they only do like maybe 10 or 13 episodes a season. Like when they used to do like 20 or more for like live action stuff. But I'm sure they've run the numbers and figure it's more profitable to do it that way. There you are. There we go. Okay, we did everything correctly. Oh, you know what? I should take a look at my kill count. So I'm going to make a backup save outside of the final dungeon. And do the sort of the 3 secrets afterwards. Yeah, I want to do the final battles without doing the 3 secrets grind because I gotta kill like 1,075 more enemies, and I'm gonna gain a lot of levels doing that and be massively over leveled for the end of the game. So I'd rather do the super boss stuff and the grind after beating the main storyline. Kind of save it for like a post-game sort of thing like I did with Final Fantasy XII. Yeah, pretty much, Baka. I'm surprised I'm this on course for the island. I thought I was going a bit too far to the east. Not nearly as far as I thought. Let's see, how many seeds can I actually get? Let's see, 13 more. I think something that's been working well for me in this playthrough is to giving like 2/3 of the seed of the Piranta seeds that I get. Give 2/3 of them to Enrique and 1/3 to Vice. So that way Vice can still do some stuff during like ship battles. Because, like, sometimes his actually boosts the damage of what we're doing. Okay, anything else? Okay, I think we're good. Good, and good. Ah, cool, is wandering. Yeah, let's give... Yeah, 4 of them to Vice, the rest to Enrique. Yeah, because one of the reasons why I like splitting up my seeds like that, not just from what I mentioned there before, but also because Enrique has a tendency to hit the cap on damage sometimes. When I was doing it the other way before, like I basically just gave everything to him. I also don't think it's necessary to give quick seeds to whichever seed that was for it, to Ica, like the speedrun did. I'm sure they have a reason, like it probably saves time to give it to her. But I mean, I've got Dabu Hides and Glyph of Speed or Quicka. I mean, that's good enough for me. But yeah, Quick is like rarely a problem for me in this game. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, I forget if I got like whatever the final item was from Domingo here. I probably did. But I don't know, maybe I forgot. I think I remember him saying so that we did everything. Oh, okay, yep, that's it. Ah, okay, so to get the Vice the Legend rank, you do need 100% of the treasure chests. But to get the 3 secrets, you only need 90%, oddly enough. Even though the 3 secrets requires killing 2,500 enemies. Best to just do that at the Looper Land. Okay, so let's make a backup save here to do the grind later. Okay, so let's put you here. And then I'll put the final battle file there. Okay, all the way to the end this time. Yeah, what's my level like anyway? 48. Not bad. Let's see, with Ramirez... I'm just looking up his stats, if I can find them. Okay, so Ramirez in the 2 fights that we'll have here, he's level 39 and 40, so I guess I'm a bit over-leveled. Whoops. Probably because of all the loopers that I fought. Like, they probably don't expect you to equip the black map on every single fight with them. Oh, there it is. No, I haven't done that yet, Aaron. I'm gonna do that after the final boss. I have kind of wondered, like, if I did the grind before the final boss and then just fought the final boss, I'd have like 10 or 12 more levels, however many. But I wonder how much that would make a difference, really. Because I'm already hitting the cap on damage. Like, the main difference would be I wouldn't die as easily because I'd have more HP. And SP would not be as tight because we'll gain more spirit in those levels. But, I mean, would it really make it that much easier? Not really. But even so, Vigoro is far more difficult than any of the final bosses we fight. I wonder how anyone even figured this out with the requirements for the 3 secrets. Because, like, I don't think there's anything in-game that indicates that it's a thing. So let's see, you need 100% discoveries, 90% of all the treasure chests, 12 non-story ship battles. You need to kill the 4 giant monsters, get every crew member, all the moonfish, all the bounties, defeat Piastol 4 times, and kill 2,500 enemies. Like, even the ship battles, I mean, how would you know that? Like, there's nothing in-game that tells you how many ship battles you fought, other than the storyline ones. Yeah, I mean, most of those requirements for the 3 secrets are fine. I mean, you can get them as you go. But, like, the 2,500 kills, I don't know how they figured that anyone would kill that many. I mean, I guess to an extent, they're probably counting on you getting lost and not having everything optimized and getting all the way through. But even then, I mean, like, I might kill 100 or 200 more enemies that way. But not like 1,000 more, no way. It could be Sea Warrior. I don't think the 3 secrets were in the Dreamcast version. I was gonna say, did the guy just commit suicide or something?
We did it!
Yeah, I mean, that's my only, like, significant complaint about the game. Is that, like, some things are just really opaque like that. Like the 3 secrets, in finding some of those discoveries. Like, I know there's hints that you can buy in-game to help you find those discoveries, so at least you get something for that. But even then, some of them are completely invisible. And some of them move around and all that, and it's just... Yeah, if I did not have a guide, there's no way I would find all the discoveries. It's one of the reasons why I used a walkthrough the first time I played the game. But I mean, that's just how games were made back then. I mean, as great as the PS1 and PS2 era of JRPGs, as great as they were, some of the stuff was just really opaque like that. But now we have the internet, so that's not nearly as bad of a problem.
An utter victory.
Oh yeah, same here, Aaron. I vividly remember playing the Final Fantasy Legend games on my Game Boy Color during breaks between classes in college. Good times. I remember one time I grinded up everyone to max stats. In Final Fantasy Legend 2, I grinded everyone up to max stats. Except defense, because I didn't know how to do it at the time. But, like, there's a thing in the game where if you do a hard reset on it, and you perform the exact same actions, you'll get the exact same results from battle. So you can just, like, slightly tweak whatever you're doing, see what stat gains you get, and then just hard reset to get that stat gain over and over and over again. But it depends on, like, how you play the game, too. Like, different hardware has a different way of handling the RNG for that. Like a Game Boy or Game Boy Color or Super Game Boy, they're all going to be slightly different. Like, I heard that's a thing with speedruns of the Final Fantasy Legend games.
That was fun.
Like, if you're trying to do your own route of the games, it'll change depending on which method or you're using to play the game. Yeah, too bad we didn't get the Super Game Boy too. I remember playing Final Fantasy Legend 3 on the Super Game Boy. Okay, so we got this teleporter. Is there another one? Yeah, there is. Okay. I think we take this one. If I can get onto it, that would make it a lot faster. But yeah, I don't know how, but when I was a kid, I don't remember the Super Game Boy sounding off-pitch. Because, like, the original Super Game Boy, the clock speed was slightly faster than on an actual Game Boy. But, like, I don't remember that at all back in the day. Nowadays, I can tell. But, like, back then, I mean, like, 10, 12 years old, I guess I just didn't really pay attention to that as much. Oh, you were serious, Pepper? Oh, yeah. Super Game Boy was just like a Super Nintendo cartridge that had a slot for a Game Boy game. You could play it on your TV. The Gamecube had something else like that too, the Game Boy Player, but it required a disc in addition to the cartridge for your Game Boy Advance or regular Game Boy games. I actually have that attached to my Gamecube right now. I just have the Skies of Arcadia disc in there, not the Game Boy one. Oh, I don't really know anything about Tales of the Abyss. Super cool. Okay, I think this is the way I want to go. Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, so there was the Super Game Boy 2 that has the correct clock speed, but also the Game Boy Player on the GameCube works too. Oh yeah, I'm definitely interested in Grandia and Suikoden Turtle. I think I have copies of some of the games. Uh-oh. It's getting symmetrical. Well, this isn't very symmetrical anymore. Okay, time for final setup. Okay. Let's see. Probably just use the same setup I did on Lord Bane, honestly. Not gonna have Vice really contribute to damage. Enrique can handle that. Oh, I don't know if I really need to do, like, redos or Let's Play series now that I got, like, Livestream. Live streaming seems to handle that okay. Actually, though, as far as damage goes, I probably want to have at least the silver armor on the ladies. We're going to be dealing with a lot of that. Yeah, I think I got those on the PS3. I've gotten all the games that I would really care to have on the PS3. There are some other games that maybe I could check it out. Okay, you got Skullcap. Okay, I don't think Ramirez has any elemental affinities. But I need some element on my weapon, so I guess I'll just go with yellow. Hey, thanks, Turtle. Yeah, Ring a Bell's great. Well, you said you wanted to believe in power. You got it. Not anymore.
Die.
And you murdered the Elder. For boss time. Okay, definitely want to use Delta Shield every round here.
I will kill all of you.
Let's try this.
Oh yeah, my brother has the Xenoblade, or... No, he has Xenosaga. He has the Xenosaga games.
Sword of the Eclipse.
Do damage. Yeah, even with giving more of the seeds to Enrique there, we're still hitting the cap anyway. Let's see. 21 and 16. No, I don't have enough for that. I was thinking maybe I could do both. Oh, yeah, I might want to heal. Yeah, let's heal up Fina there.
Let's try this.
Give me your blessings.
You're gonna just give yourself a regen effect? Unless this is a different kind of blessing. Really? Oh no! He regenerated 600 of over 20,000 HP! Whatever will we do? Let me try something here. Let me see if Royal Blade would finish him off. Like, maybe I could have used that in the first round to just get him down under 12,000, or down under 20,000 HP. But we're gonna have to take a big hit somewhere.
Your sins through death. Sword of the Eclipse.
How do you have an eclipse in this game anyway? I mean, you've got like 6 moons. Oh wow, that did way more damage to him. Probably because Fina has the silver armor. Oh, I haven't played Rogue Galaxy, but oh yeah, that's more than enough. I do have a copy of Rogue Galaxy though. It's been very highly requested.
Next battle goes as well.
I don't know if the game would be exactly my cup of tea, but I'll probably check it out at some point. Okay, we got all that, and yeah, how about I take a 3-minute break here before we get into the real final battles, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, now let's finish this. Well, you're about to. Okay, so you've got another silver crystal. Yeah, I've gotten some requests for Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey. That's no moon. Sticking it with the sword? What do you mean? You can't interrupt the transformation process. You can't do that in JRPGs. I love the final boss music for Zelos. I didn't think weapons in Final Fantasy XII had an upgrade system. You just buy them. Or do you mean like 13? Okay, so now we want to attack from the front. Okay. Let's use a 3-foot cannon there. The 5-foot cannon there. Okay, then we got the moon gun. Like that. And then I can either use... I have a few ideas of what I want to do here. I can either use the moon cannon, drill nos, or gear grease. I'm just thinking about how much SP I've got here. Okay, so I've already got... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 24 SP put into the next round. And, okay, 29 with the moon gun. Okay, so if I use the moon cannon, I have 9. Okay, so I'll be down to, let's see, 39. Yeah, I should probably have enough to do anything I want in the next round, even with this. So let's see, we'll have 39 plus 17, I think, minus the 29 I've already committed there. So I'll have 27 SP for the next round. I could probably do anything I want. I want to use Ilprimus. Let's see, a moonstone cannon shot. I won't be able to use the moon gun, though. Let's see. Let me take a look at the attack power of those. Okay, so we got the moon. Let me see. Moon gun. Okay, there we go. Okay, the moon gun has 400 attack power, and the moon cannon has 500. I think I go moon gun in the next round, and don't bother with the moon cannon here. Okay, so if I've got 48, and then I get 17 more without focusing or anything, I'll have 65 for the next round. And that should be more than enough for anything I want to do there. So I don't even need the gear grease. I think I'll just go with drill nos here. Oh, wait, hold on. We got 48. So, let me see. How much does that cost? Okay, 6. So, 48. Okay, I definitely don't want to use the moon cannon here. I'm trying to work out a 3-turn kill with this guy. I think it can be done. I just need to keep the math there. Okay, so if I use drill nos, I'll have 30 SP going into the next round. So let's see. I could use the moon cannon once. I want to use the moon gun a couple times, so that's 19. Ilprimus is 8. So yeah, I can do that. Let's go drill nos then. Actually, I probably should have just used drilling, and that would have been fine. Alright, let's get this started. Yeah, next round we use Ilchemist and just totally blow my load on the guy. Hey, Ablestar with the reset to the channel for 16 months. Thanks for the continued support. Much appreciated. Oh, as far as live streaming goes, Knights? Ah, there we go. I mean, I just did 4 hours because I figured, you know, if I did it like a few times a week, 4 hours would be kind of reasonable for me. Okay, the moon gun. Okay, so I screwed up the math here. Okay, well, let's see if what I've got is good enough. I don't think it will be. Yeah, there's no way I can deal that much damage with this, but I'll try. No, not you. Probably would have been better if I used this in the previous round. Well, we're working on it. Yeah, not quite enough for a 3-turn kill. I should have used the gear grease in the last round. I thought I was going to be using the moon cannon, not the moonstone cannon, which costs a lot more. Oh, it seemed fine to me, Knight. Just plug the HDMI, or... Well, I do have the component for the Wii U, and then I put that into, what is that? A component to HDMI converter, and then I plug that into the capture card I use. Okay, Moonstone Cannon should be able to finish the guy off. But just in case it's not, maybe get a few... Okay, we'll get a couple shots with the moon gun. That should be enough. I want to do another attempt on Zealous.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
But for now, this'll do. Yeah, I already have some new ideas that I want to use on Ramirez and Zealous. But I'll just go through everything and then go back and tweak my approach. Lots of levels and a captain stripe we can never use. I mean, the levels we'll be using, but not the captain stripe. Yeah, just for me, as far as like live streaming goes, me personally, I just found that live streaming massively increased my focus and motivation. Because like a lot of times if I'm doing test runs on my own, like I can much more easily be distracted by something. And it could take it would make it makes it a lot more difficult for me to play for an extended period of time. But like since I've been doing live streaming, yeah, I mean I have not been able to play video games for this long in a single day in years since before I started live streaming. Yeah, I think I heard of Alliance Alive, Maniac, but I don't really know anything about it.
Die.
Exactly, Gaftarian.
Face my blade!
Delta Shield!
Wow, Silver Nightmare has priority over Delta Shield? Well then...
Let's try this.
Yeah, exactly, Pepper. And I got neither of the heals that I wanted.
Delta Shield!
Yeah, I forgot about that, Wings. Whoops.
Let's try this.
Here goes.
Hey, how about we use Quicker here just to be safe, even though we seem to be faster. Let's do that. And forgo Delta Shield in this round. That is intentional. I don't think he casts a spell on this turn. Please not Pirate's Wrath. We can well, did I have her guard? I think I did. Yeah, so not only does it force you to use one of your special moves on a party member, it also uses up that character's turn. I don't think it uses up the SP, though, for that. Hey, happy Final Boss music!
Your trial shall be swift and just. Now face your punishment.
An utter victory.
You know, great timing with the music there. Letting that play out. Well, it is. I like the detail that when he finally died, he left the silver moon crystal behind. To be consistent with existing lore. So, what do we do with this continent made from pure concentrated evil? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Fina, you know how to turn this thing off? Every machine has a kill switch of some kind. I wonder why they put Solstice down there when they buried it instead of taking it up with them, the Silva Elders. I mean, they wanted to seal it away. Nothing but fun and adventure for you two. Oh, good job, guys. We were just cheering for you from the sidelines. Not with Clara, that is. Well, maybe the Sylvites couldn't destroy Soltis. Like, the best they could do is seal it away so no one else could get at it. What are you guys doing up there? Yeah, I like how any of the antagonists that weren't directly associated with Valua aren't, like, total dicks. Like Zhao and Mao or Blackbeard. Or heck, most of the bounties that we turned in. Yeah, probably something like that, Baka. Man, who would have thought Enrique would be hornier than Vice? It's always the one you least suspect. Yeah, exactly, Zagato. Kind of reminds me of Chrono Trigger in that respect. Like, yeah, the big bad was just a giant alien monster. But at least we had other bad guys to carry the load. More so about how everyone else was reacting to Lavos than really Lavos himself. Well, you got me on that one, Baka. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Cupol! With the pirate hat and the mustache. Oh, they got a couple different, I guess they got some different guys to do the Legends port. Well, maybe someday, Balter. Not today. He had 3 children? I thought he only had 2. Maybe he adopted one. And poor Gilder. I would think Enrique would have the Delphinus now. Vice can probably have any ship he wants. Hey, good for Don. Brabham's never been happier. Cannonballs come out of cannons really fast. I'm afraid we found all the treasure in the world. Grew tired of knowing everything. Yeah, that's true. What, did everyone move to Valua? I suppose the property taxes would be low by now. Oh wow, Marco and Admiral? Just don't ask him to watch the fire! Strange to see Robinson with a trimmed beard. Hey, thanks, Giftarian. Yeah, that is one thing I'd like to see about the Dreamcast version with Pinta's minigame, whatever that thing is. Well, shouldn't it be a kingdom, not an empire? Kind of hard to imagine Fina as like an actual pirate. But she's got the look, so... The end! All right, I want to give the final boss gauntlet some tweaks to the approach that I was using there. Eventually, I do want to do the grind to test out the 3 secrets a little more, but I'll do that off screen. It's probably a good 4 or 5 hours of grinding just to get the number of kills. Yeah, that would be cool, Raphael. Like to actually show how the planet actually looks, other than through spell animations. Okay, so for the SP, if I want to use Royal Blade in round 1, so I'd have to use 4 SP for the 2 Delta Shields, 8 on the Royal Blade, and 16 on Judgment. So I would need 28. And we start with 13, we get 15, so we're already there even without focusing. So yeah, that would be totally fine. Yeah, so I could probably kill him a round quicker this way.
Kill all of you.
Oh, thanks, CZ. Oh, right, it's over here. Let's see. Yeah, let's get that on Enrique. And then soften the guy up just a little bit. Okay, so we're down to 3. So then we'll get 4 from Vice, then 15 from normal SP regen. So yeah, that'll be enough.
Let's try this.
Whether the damage will be enough or not, I'm not 100% certain, but I think this will work. As long as, like, no one dies. Okay, so yeah, we're still good on SP even without focusing. With Fina, we should be good. Maybe I should have used a Glyph of Speed.
Repent your sins through death. Sword of the Eclipse.
really need Blitz of Speed. I mean, the battle's going to be over in 3 rounds. You got the double hide? You do now. Well, okay, you get to have low HP going into the final battle. Okay, let's see if we can get a 3-turn kill on this guy. I'm thinking if there's a way I could get a little damage in the first round instead of using the speed wax. I kind of use the speed wax mostly just because. Oh, you know, I got that shredder bomb I was holding on to. Maybe I could use the shredder bomb or the machine oil. But the machine oil would only matter for like 1 round since I'm using Orala in the first round. Yeah, I'll give it a try with the Shredder Bomb. I don't know how much damage that'll deal. I think it's the best 0 SP damage source for ship battles. At least as far as I know. I could very easily be wrong on that. I have no direct knowledge of what their attack power is. But at least from the in-game description, it sounds like it's as strong as bombs get. Yeah, it's too bad ship damage items really aren't that great. The only time I would actually use them, if it was in a circumstance where, like, the number of times you damage something, like, will throw them off balance or stagger them. Like with the first couple golem fights. Or Gigas fights, whatever they're called. Yeah, this is probably my favorite battle theme in the game. Okay, so yeah, let's maintain our distance in the first round. Oh, I have no idea what the thumbnail is right now, John. I haven't even looked at that. Okay, let's go. Apowax there. Selenis. I don't know that I really need Selenis there, but it's nice to have. Oh, okay, John. Okay, so let's try the Shredder Bomb here. Well, let's see how much that is. I can't imagine it's going to be that much. Okay, then you use Urala. Let's see how that works. Yeah, I think the only major reason why I want to use Selenis is so that way they can't use Drill Nos, because that would overwrite the Apowax buff, or Apowax buff. Oh, well, yeah, just regular drilling, too. This guy has a lot of spells. Like, there's very few ship battles in the game. That's it. I'd rather use the Speed Wax. But yeah, there's very few ship battles in the game where they use conventional spells. So, Selenis, not so useful. But when it is, it's effective. Yeah, I don't even care what damage I take. Hey, thanks, John. Yeah, I think that was Final Fantasy X around 2014 or so. Okay, attack from the front now. Yeah, I like how 3 different secondary cannons are good here. Because, like, the 3-foot cannon's useful for the number of turns. 5-foot cannon's good for damage in a solid number of turns, and, well, we only have 1 minigun. Okay, so with the way I got it set up now, let me see. We've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got 6 hits on this turn. And the next round, if I use the gear grease, I'm gonna have a bunch more hits. So I think I want to use bring Ilkamus out in the next round, not this one. I was thinking about doing it this round, but no, we'll just go with the gear grease. And yeah, send as much of my damage into the next round as I can. Ha ha. I was gonna say, I didn't hit the cap on SP there, did I? Actually, now that I think about it, I think I did. Yeah, I should probably rework that there. I didn't think about using gear grease in the first turn right after using Orala. But that's okay, we can tweak the approach a bit. Okay, attack from the front. Okay, so if I go there like that, I can get in a couple turns with the moon cannon, or a couple with the 5-inch cannon. But I want to use Ilkamus here too. So I could use Ilkamus. No, I can't use the moon cannon. I was gonna say I could, but no. So yeah, I can get in one more shot here, use Ilkamus, but I'm almost certain that won't be enough. Let's see. Yeah, bring out Ilkamus. Give it a try. Pretty good on the damage there.
moonstone cannon, fire!
Yeah, not enough there for a 3-round kill. Getting there. Okay, I was thinking about maybe if... No, there's no way. I was going to say, maybe if there's a way I could get Drill Nos to happen in the first round, that might work. But there's no way I'd have the SP for it. And to be able to use Orala there, and that certainly takes precedence. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all the secondary cannons. You know, let me check something with my crew members. I want to make sure I've got all the right crew members. I'm pretty sure I set them correctly, but I'll double check since I just reset anyway. So yeah, I'll move all the secondary cannons up a turn, and then just use the gear grease in the 4th turn of round 2. Because yeah, what happened there was after I used Orala, I used the gear grease, and I was already at the cap. Yeah, unfortunately, if I'm using Orala in the first round, there is not a lot that I can do there. Because it uses up almost all of my SP just to get her out there. And I already used my thermal grease on the Hydra, a very good use. Okay, so Bell... Okay, you're good on the secondary cannons. Let's see, who was the guy for the Moonstone Cannon? Ah, there we go. Okay, we got Ishmael ready to go. Okay, yeah, so all my crew members are ready to go. Yeah, maybe something where you could just, like, skip cutscenes or something, Arcade. That might be nice. But really, they do have that to an extent, Arcade. Like, if you get wiped out in a ship battle, at least as I recall, in the ones where that happened to me, they just sent you right back to the start of the battle. You didn't have to go through everything up to that point. The only problem is that that only works if you die, which can take a while. You can't just simply save and quit and start right from there. No, it doesn't work that way.
Die! I will kill all of you.
Oh, that's really bad. They removed all my buffs. Okay. Okay, well, at the very least, let's do the Glyph of Might. We're gonna take a hit, and we're not gonna be able to heal in time, and we'll just have to deal with that. Which is fine. I only really needed to test this round, or this battle. The final one is reasonably optimized, I think. Yeah, I think so, Eric. He was a water adept. Oh, or we could just win like that with really good agility rolls.
That was fun.
That works. And if they ever do a remake of this or something, would be cool to have some, like, more voice acting. Though I think in this case they probably should get new voice actors if they do something like that. Yeah, I just remember in Dark Dawn at the end when Alex shows up and Matthews says some sort of expletive that gets censored. Like the only line he has in the game, or one of the only lines he has. I'd like to think Matthew dropped an F-bomb there. Yeah, I mean, there's really no reason for us to close in on the enemy in the first round when I'm just setting up subsequent turns for damage. I might want to change how my secondary cannons work, but for now, let's just, yeah, get things going. Okay, Epiwax, Solenis. Let's go with the Speedwax and Orala. Oh, they'd probably do that with Atlas, Raphael. If I recall correctly, I think Sega owns Atlas now. Good thing I got Solenis in there. Yeah, I don't know that we even really need the speed buff, but it's like, what else am I gonna do there? Throw a bomb for 500 damage? I mean, I'm out of SP, and I can't use SP in advance of Orala filling it up. So it's like, well, what do you do? So, Speedwax, I guess. Too bad there's no, like, item debuff. We can't do that, can we? Yeah, I can't. I was thinking, like, maybe there was like a spell box that we could use, like a Cristilla's box or something. Yeah, that's probably true, Baka. Okay, so if I do like everything that I want to do in this round, let's see, because if I use Ilkamus in this round, let's say, let me see how I was doing it before. Okay, so you get that. You do that. Okay, so I would have 6 turns of attacks. The next round I've already got 5, and if I use the gear grease, I'm gonna have even more next round. So yeah, I think I would. Well, if I move everything back a turn with those 3 cannons, which is what I was thinking of doing, then we've got 9 attacks this round. I think I still save Ilkamus for the next round, though. Yeah, let's give that a try, doing it that way. Okay, so move all these back a turn. What happened to our speed buff? I mean, not that it's a big deal, but... Alright, start chipping away. Ooh, we missed with one of those shots. At least it was one of the weaker ones. Oh, 2 misses? Oof. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do a 3-rounder like this. I think whether this gets a turn or round 3 kill or not, I would just go on to round 4 if there isn't. I don't think there's anything more I can do to optimize this. Not without grinding, anyway. Okay, attack from the front. Okay, so... use Moonstone Cannon. Okay, we've got 26 SP to play around with here. No, 18 with the Moon Gun, or with Ilkemis. So, let's see, 3 Moon Gun shots would be better than a 5-inch cannon. I could do drilling, although I don't know that that would really matter. Not with so few shots happening. Yeah, I think using Ilkemis in this round is the way to go, if only because we're going to have the Moonstone Cannon shot, and that's going to annihilate everything. Let's have Fina do the Moon Gun. So we'll have her do 1 to 3, or wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll have her do 1 to 3 on that. And then Vice and Ica, I really don't have anything for them to do. Let me see. Oh, you know, I need Fina to use Ilkemis so that Enrique can use the Moonstone Cannon. Okay, so we'll have... yeah, we'll get a few shots in with the Moon Gun. But yeah, I think that's all we can do. I don't think I have anything that I can really do with Vice other than throwing a Shredder Bomb. Might as well. Yeah, maybe I could have optimized. Well, no, I can't really do anything else anyway. I was thinking about doing another shot with the Moon Gun, but I don't have the SP for it. So I pretty much have to only go for the 3 shots. That's all I can do. Okay, then we'll go Ilkemis there, Moonstone Cannon there, and yeah, that's all I got. If this doesn't work, there's no way I can do a 3-round kill. See how it works. Seems like we're dealing a lot more damage this round because of Ilkemis. Oh, well, that was actually remotely decent damage with the Shredder Bomb there. here we go.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
Is it enough, or did I get too many misses? Yeah. Yeah, there's no way I can do this in 3 rounds. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, it's not even close. Exactly, wizards. That's why I always say that's no moon. Even though it basically is powered by the moon, or a bunch of moons. That's the joke.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
And there we are. Yeah, maybe I'll try to brainstorm some ideas in the Discord, but I'm reasonably satisfied with this kill. I mean, 4 rounds for, you know, penultimate ship battle, that's perfectly fine, especially after Hydra. I was barely able to get Hydra killed in 4 rounds. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream, viewers. Let's see, who's around on Twitch to raid tonight? Let's see, let's go raid TGH. He's doing some Oracle of Seasons. Alright, well, thanks for your continued support, viewers. Let's see, I'm probably gonna do something tomorrow. At the very least, I'd like to do maybe a quick live stream for the 3 secrets. Try to get the grinding done for that. Maybe I'll do something with the Dreamcast if I can get that working too. Oh yeah, that was intentional, Baka. This is HG Bailey signing off. Have a good night.